Amazing. So, welcome. My name is Sierra. For those of you that are new, welcome to Totem's yoga class. We're starting in child's pose, so just reach your hands way out overhead and start to rock side to side. Just pushing into one palm, then the other, and breathing really deep. And as we rock, we're going to slowly round our spine, shifting forward, coming into that lazy upward dog, and continue to rock side to side. Good. Taking really deep breath, roll the shoulders back, and again shift back into child's pose. And see if you can close your eyes here. Just following your breath, inhale, come forward, exhale, opening the heart up into that lazy upward dog. Inhale, moving back with the hips, and exhale, bow down. Inhale, rounding forward, exhale, settling into that upward dog, maybe even lifting the knees up a little now. Exhale, knees drop, child's pose. And just following your breath, coming back and forth. Feeling our spine, beginning to lubricate our shoulders, our neck. Maybe even rotate your neck all the way around. Good. Before we go any deeper into our practice, let's just warm up our wrists. So take your palm, flip them right, palms facing up, if you see here. Thumbs are down, and make some big circles all the way around. Keep doing that. Rotating. All the way around. And go the other way. Again, now we're going to do some reverse palm up push-ups. So just as you are, drop your chest down. Then press into the backs of your hands to lift up. And do that 4, 3, really intentionally pushing down through the backs of your hands. 2, and 1. Good. Sitting back on your heels. Just shake out your wrists. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. Do a couple neck rolls. Releasing any tension in our jaw, in our shoulders. Just breathing. Taking your hands up, inhale, spread your fingers wide. Exhale, bend your elbows, open your heart. Again, inhale, reach up, kind of rounding the spine. Exhale, pull it back. Again, inhale. Exhale. So we're feeling this wave coming through our spine, starting at the hips and crashing all the way out to the shoulders, up the crown of our head. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, open the heart. Inhale, exhale, open the heart. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down. Curl your toes under, and let's push back into our downward dog. Just walking out your feet, seeing where your heels fall. Letting your hips sway side to side. We'll start with a few half sun salutations. So we're going to move a little slowly here. Take your right foot forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms come back up overhead. Exhale into your downward dog. Switch your feet, left foot comes forward, drop the back knee, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Again, inhale the arms up. Exhale to your downward dog. Looking to the top of our mat, we're going to slowly walk all the way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, soften your knees, drop the head down. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, coming all the way up to stand. Exhale, Samasthiti. Beautiful. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, we're going to take our left foot back. Drop the knee. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, back to downward dog. Taking your left foot forward, switch your feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale to reach. Exhale, downward dog. Take 3 breaths here. A little bend in your knees, hiking those sit bones high. Breathe into the palms, into the feet for 3. 2. 1. Moving to the top of your mat. Step or hop, halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward, softening the knees. Sweep your arms out to the side. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, Samasthiti. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Then we're going to take our right foot back first this time. Drop the knee. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reaching up once more. Exhale to downward dog. Switch your feet. Your right foot comes forward now. Drop the back knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale to that downward dog. Again, taking 3 breaths. Playing around with your down dog to what feels best. Good. Last breath. Exhaling all the way. Inhale, step or hop, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Keep your arms out to the side. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to heart center. Do that 3 more times. Inhale, arms up. Following the breath, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Take the left foot back. Drop the knee. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down dog to switch. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cactus. And you notice my foot's pointed. I'm just trying to get a little extra stretch here. Going back into your downward dog. 3 breaths. Try to straighten your legs out a little this time. Maybe lifting your toes off the mat. 3. 2. Big belly breaths. Ujjayi breathing. Hear that vibration. Hear that tone. Exhaling all the way. Inhale, hop or step halfway lift. Exhale, fold knees to nose, nose to knee. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side, coming all the way to stand. Exhale, heart center, Samasthiti. 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Feeling that heat in the body. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take the left foot back. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down dog. Switch the feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, really dropping into the hips here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, down dog. Again, taking 3 breaths. Take your feet a little wider this time. Maybe even going for a little twist, reaching for either ankle, either heel. Beautiful. Exhaling all the way. Inhale, hop to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold nose to knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, heart center. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Taking the right foot back. Drop the knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands down. Switch your feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, downward dog. Take 5 breaths here. Feet are hip distance, arms are straight. Wrapping your armpits towards the heart space, look towards your navel. 4, 3, big breaths. The deeper you're breathing, the deeper you're going to be able to take this pose. Last 2. And 1. Take your right foot. Inhale, lift it up, bend the knee, open the hips. Bringing your heels close to your bum as possible. Keep squeezing that heel towards your bum as you round your knee in towards your heart space. Hover forward. Head is in line with the fingers. 5, 4. Now you're pushing through the palms, round your shoulders. 3 more breaths. Beautiful. As you exhale, step that foot forward. Keep your back heel lifted, your back knee. We're going to push into our fingertips, round the shoulders, pulling that back kneecap up. Start to extend the hands overhead, coming all the way up into our high lunge. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms up, and then press, shrugging your shoulders to your ears. Get a little lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that front knee 90 degrees. I know it's starting to feel a little fired up. Warrior 2. Connect with the quad. Pull it up, drop lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs, dropping down the back leg, reverse. Taking a breath just to lengthen, letting it all go. Feeling soft. And then slowly keeping your legs straight, we're going to come to triangle. So your hips are going to pull to the back of your mat. Reach your hand as far forward as possible and bring it down to the ground. Now it's more important that your legs are straight than if inside your hands on the ground. So use your leg if you need to. You're not putting too much weight, so engage your core. Pull the navel back, then press the front of your palm to the front of your ankle. Hold, breathe, extend from fingertip to fingertip. So now I just have my shoulders back. You can see how my arms are kind of weak. When I extend from fingertip to fingertip, it becomes this big pull of energy and I actually become lighter. Taking 3 more breaths, try and gaze towards the thumb, building some strength in our neck. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring that hand down to the ground. Swivel your hips around, coming back into that low lunge. So your back knee stays lifted, hands are on the inside of your foot. Fingertips and toes in a line. Press through the hands, hold. Squeeze that knee towards your shoulder. I don't know if you can see. And we're gonna hook that foot back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it back into your plank. Nice strong yoga plank. We're gonna lower down to the ground. Hands are by the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, cobra. 5. Now it feels better to flow here with your breath. Do so. Otherwise, we're holding. 4, 3. Traction the palms back towards your hips. 2, and 1. Lift the hips back, curl your toes under, downward dog, taking the left leg up, bend your knee, open the hips. Getting your heel really close towards your bum, slowly start to round it in. Keeping the knee super bent, hover forward, knee to nose. 5, 4, hug that whole shin in towards your belly, last 3 rounds. 2, and 1, step it through. Take a moment, tense your fingertips. Make sure your hips are low as your knee. Make sure your back knee is lifted. You're not sinking into it. Quads active. Start to reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers. Lift the palms to the ceiling. Get low in your lunge. 5, 4, 3. Now it should feel like your heel is actually pulling towards you. That front heel is pulling back too. I'm a little wide here. I'm not gonna lie, I just did leg day for this class. I'm low-key struggling. So warrior 2. 4 more breaths. Still feeling the feet push down and in towards the center. 3, 2, connect with the muscle. Breathe deeper, squeeze harder. 1, straighten that front leg. Reverse, tilt it back. Opening up the hip flexor. Opening up all those beautiful lines in the body. And then slowly, I'm going to keep the legs straight. I'm actually going to make my stance a little shorter. I'm too wide for triangle. Arms are to the side. Pull your hips back. Reach forward. And finding Trikonasana. 5 breaths. Last 2. And 1. Bring that hand down to the ground. Slowly spin it around. Bring your hips lower so my hands are on the inside of that foot. I'm going to press my knee to my shoulder, scoop up the foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send it back into your plank. Nice strong yoga plank. Holding. Squeeze your bum in. So if my bum's not squeezed in, I kind of have this arch back. Tuck. Pulling your armpits and your hips towards one another. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower onto your belly. Bring your hands out to the side of your mat. Still in line with our shoulders. Elbows are bent. Inhale, lift, and hold. So you're still tractioning your fingers back towards your hips. You're not pushing them up. And if you want to move with your breath, flowing up and down, if you feel it helps move the energy, do so. Otherwise, we're going to take 3 more inhales, just holding here. Squeeze your fingertips towards each other. We're building strength. Amazing. Last breath. Coming onto your belly. Bring your palms underneath the shoulders again. Curl your toes under. Lifting the knees, press all the way up into your plank. And back to downward dog. Amazing. So I'm going to take our right leg straight up. Notice my leg is straight. I'm pointing my toes. Inhaling here. Exhale, rounding as far forward as I can so my shoulders are stacked over my wrists. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. So here we get the stretch in that left hamstring, and we get the activation in our core. We're going to do 4, 3, full range of motion. 2, so you can actually get the knee to come past the wrist And one. Again, come all the way forward, step it through. Drop the back heel, warrior one. Palms stay together in prayer. Push your palms in and extend them up to the sky. Bringing that back hip forward. So if your stance feels too wide, just walk the foot in. Get a little lower. Again, we're feeling our feet push down and pull in towards one another. This pulling in is going to help square your hips and release any hip flexor tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to the heart space. Load your front leg, pick your back heel up, and come into warrior 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you're going to wrap that knee behind your front leg and then get low. Inhale back to warrior 3. Good. So again, that back knee is going to tap the right calf and a little lunge and then back to extend. Bring you that 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way up to stand at the top of your mat. Inhale the arms up, finding a little flow. Meeting back in your downward dog. However much energy you have, go through vinyasa or just kneeling down dog. Beautiful. Let's take the left leg up now. Pointing the toes really long, almost like standing splits. And then exhale, reaching forward. You can see my knee coming past my forearm. That's how much I'm rounding. And how straight your back leg has to be. Last 5, 4, 3. Don't be lazy with the extension. Squeeze your bum, reach up. 2, and 1. Slowly step that foot to the top. Drop the back heel. Warrior 1 immediately. 5 breaths. So you should feel a stretch in that back leg, the outer ankle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice I'm counting breaths, not seconds. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's load that front leg again. And again, take 5 breaths here. Trying your hardest to square the hips. Woo, and to fight the wobbles. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Now bring the knee to tap the back of your shin and extend. Tap. Extend. Amazing. 3, 2, and 1. Extend all the way out. Gracefully with control. So toes to the top of your mat. Let's inhale our arms up. Bring your hands to touch. Exhale, squat down, Malasana. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, palms spread wide. Exhale. Do the exhale through the mouth here. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. As we squat down, we're going to grab the opposite ankle, drop your shoulder in, and then reach up to the sky. Round and forward, switch. So we're not going to spend too much time. Just going to go back and forth. Following your breath. 4, 3, 2, good. last one. Bringing your hands to the ground, lift your hips up, and come into your forward fold. So you want to make sure our hips are under our, you want to make sure our feet are under our hips. So not too far back, so you're not getting a proper stretch in your hamstring, and not too far forward, where all the weight's actually in our hands and we're super rounded. Keep it neutral, and if you can rock, that's awesome. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Get a flat back, and then work on pulsing, feeling that belly-thigh connection. Good, we're gonna take 10 more breaths here. So I want you to kind of take it to whatever level you want. If your hamstrings are feeling gooey, awesome. Hook those toes, pull your head down. If you're still feeling a little unsure, take your hands behind the back. Make it more about opening your heart and bend the knees. Take 7 more breaths. Two, and 1. Take your hands in front of you, unroll vertebrae by vertebrae, moving really slowly, feeling the fascia stretch all the way up. Inhale your hands overhead. Exhale, heart center. Good. And a little bit of balancing here, working on our core. Starting with your left foot down, you can mirror me. Your right foot is up. Start in tree pose. So the best thing about balancing is it really forces presence. It's a great way to practice being present. I know this is a challenge for a lot of us. So when our mind wanders and you have the posture, the body wanders. You have to stay intentional and aware of every part. So tree pose can be really easy, as you're probably all holding it here with me. Bring your hands to prayer. And wherever your body's touching, it's with intention and force. I'm pushing my palms, the energy's coming in and up. I'm pushing my thigh and my foot, the energy's coming in and up. So I'm really squeezing that killer leg. Now, what makes a pose beginner and intermediate is our depth of breath and our awareness of the pose. So how do we gauge that in tree pose? Well, maybe you can try closing your eyes. In order to be successful in this, you have to stay aware of the entire body and entire breath. If your breath is really slow and stagnant and not in a tempo, your body's going to follow that. So try and breathe deeply. Using that exhale to find more engagement. And then maybe you can even try lifting your heel off the ground so you're balancing just on the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, ooh, my God, let's switch to the other side. So I'm more of a fan of using my toe balance than I am closing down the eyes, specifically because I'm teaching. It's really hard to drop deeper into a practice when you're constantly cueing inhale and exhale. So if you found your tree pose, try closing down the eyes here. Notice where your center of gravity is, and if you're feeling pretty groovy, maybe lift your heel. 5, 4, woo. If you fall, no worries, get back up again, keep trying. 3, 2, and 1. Release, shake out your heels. Now we're gonna do a little toe stretch. You're gonna tuck one toe under, pressing into the top of your toe, lift your other heel. So equal pressure here. Little pulses. And maybe this is enough for you. You can just stay here and rock back and forth. In the front, it looks like this. We'll switch to the other side. Just lifting up and down. See from this side, up and down. So I'm pushing on both of my toes. Just the top of my toe and the bottom of my toe. Amazing. Coming to the top of your mat. Let's flow it back down. Finding a little vinyasa. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good, so we're gonna come back to that plank. Come over to one side, doesn't matter what side, maybe the side where you can see me most easily. Walk your feet closer to your hands so you can see them sort of shimmying up, and then try and bring your inner toe to the ground. Lift the knee. This isn't an option, you're just holding in T-stand, still trying to lengthen that bottom leg, the inner side down to the ground. 5, 4, 3, this requires a lot of oblique activation. 2, 1, we're gonna come back into our plank, doing a little cat-cow, stick the booty up, tuck the booty in, out, and in. I also call this spiritual twerking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come to the other side. So if you can, try and get that bottom leg so your whole foot's on the ground and the knee lifts up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our spiritual twerking, but now we're going to go side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way onto your belly, because I don't know about you, but my arms are tired. So with your hands under your shoulders, I discovered this the other day trying to care my little neck injury that was created. You're going to push your hands into the mat, rest your forehead down, and imagine you're trying to slide your hands up. Then just breathing here, feeling some tension being released in the neck. So you can walk your head higher up the mat and keep pushing into your hands to pull the shoulders back. Take 3 more breaths. Good. Bring your hands even closer by those floating ribs. You can see my elbows are almost at 90 degrees. Bring your toes to touch. Start to lift up and coming into full upward dog. We're going to take 5 breaths, drawing the shoulders back. Remember to keep squeezing your glutes. Last 4. Pressing your heels down and in. 3, 2, 1. Keep your toes pointed. Lift your hips. You're in a pointed toe plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling over the toes, back into your downward dog. Take that right foot all the way up and back. And if you're feeling good, you can flip it over into wild thing. So another way to get here is to bend your knees. And literally just flip over with your fingers facing backwards and lift up here. This is a safe way to wild thing. If you're feeling totally groovy, then you're just gonna flip over and keep that right hand extended. 5, 4, 3, 2. Amazing. Bring the hand down. Let's take our other leg up, bend your knee, open the hips. So safe way, you're going to bring it all the way down and flip over. And then with the hips in the hand. Otherwise, if you're feeling groovy about your kick, gracefully plant that foot behind you, lift the hips and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. We're going to drop our knees so that they just hover above the mat. And back to down dog. Again, this is almost like we're coming into tabletop, but your knees don't touch the mat, they just hover. And back to down dog. Again, holding a little longer this time. Pull your wrists back towards your knees. 3, 2, 1. Back to down dog. Good. Last one. 5, 4, 3, your knees are floating. Notice my knees are touching the ground. 2, and 1. Resting on your heels, sit all the way back. Let's find that breath we had at the beginning of class. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, kind of swooping that energy forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, round and lift. Exhale, squeeze. Last 2. And 1. Good, so we're gonna work a little bit on opening up our heart and strengthening our lower back. A great way to do this is back bends. We're gonna do a little prep first. So take your right foot, step it forward, and lunge a whole lot. Then we're gonna take our same hand, so your right foot's forward, your right hand, try and bring it down to the ground, and extend up. And we're thinking of reaching backwards. So if this isn't an option, you're gonna come to the other side and extend up. It's just gonna make it less intense, depends on your level. So beginner would be opposite foot, opposite hand. More advanced would be same foot, same hand, and extending back. Maybe you even want to try both hands. You can grab your mat and let your head fall back. Wherever you are, take 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands all the way around. We're going to swivel around on my back foot so that your toes are facing up. And you're dropping to the inside that front knee. Now again, beginner, the heel is up and your hands are forward. Intermediate, your heel is down, maybe sitting in Malasana. Just go all the way, maybe finding a bind behind and opening your heart up to the ceiling. Wherever you are, be with the hips. You're working on your flexibility in the hips that will come. You need to spend the time there. 3, 2, 1. And walk all the way around to the other side of our mat. So I'm just going to switch to the other side. Nothing crazy. Walking up. And a nice deep lunge. So if you like, same. You're going to bring the opposite hand down. If you want a little more, whatever foot is forward, bring that same hand back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spiral around. So you're dropping into that left heel now. Beginner, the heel is up. Intermediate, prayer. Advanced. Ooh. And my body isn't totally balanced. I kind of fell over here, so I'm going to stay in the last one on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's walk back to center. Wide-legged forward fold. Taking your hands to the ground. Guide your torso. Swing side to side. Really loose. Take it as deep as you want. So maybe you want to grab that big toe. Maybe you're just supporting your head, hanging out. Again, beginner, if you're feeling really tight, you're going to be pulsing your knees. Try to get the belly and thigh close together. Intermediate, maybe try taking the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, hanging out here with a little sway. And if you want the full shebang for our last 7 breaths, maybe try grabbing that big toe, bringing the top of your head down to mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, And one. Bring your hands back to center. Walk your feet in all the way together. Inhaling, coming all the way up to stand. Next, we're just going to take a moment in Tadasana. Big toes touching, palms by your side, facing forward. Close your eyes and let's take 10 breaths here. 10 breaths to roll the shoulders down and back. Perfecting your posture. To feel yourself standing your tallest, your most confident. Let's take our awareness to our navel, to our solar plexus, which literally depicts how we stand in our body and in this world. So as you breathe here for your next 5 breaths, visualize a sun of yellow light shining from your belly with confidence and joy and radiance. Breathe into the space. Let your breath magnify. So you're now shining it out, the palms of your hands, space between your brows, and the soles of your feet. Breathing with peace, and breathing with intention. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Dropping your thumb down to your heels. So we're resting on our toes. We're going to press our heels all the way forward, getting a stretch underneath our toe knuckles. If you're feeling okay, maybe take your hands and rest them on the legs. Locking your gaze and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees down to the ground. So we're preparing for camel pose. Starting with a little sway. Coming back and forth to either heel. This is not an option. You're just going to take your hands behind your back, over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder. Moving back and forth. Good. Now this is feeling good. Take your preparation. Guide the hips forward. Open the heart and come into your full camel. 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze your bum. Bring one hand to your heart. Bring both hands to your heart. And slowly lift up. Sitting onto your heels and into child's pose. Sitting down on your bum. Bring the soles of your feet together, preparing for Baddha Konasana. Take your hands behind you, let your chest open, lift your hips off the ground, pressing it towards your heels, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting down, extend your right leg out in front. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, reach for the heel. Again, 5 breaths, but remember we're trying to extend our rib cage over that thigh. So gaze towards your toe, trying to feel your belly, your heart connect with your leg rather than your head. 3, 2, 1. Good, so you're gonna take that straight leg that's in front of you, kick it behind. So your legs are in this sort of fan-like position. You're gonna spiral all the way to the back for a little twist. If you're feeling okay, maybe drop your nose down to the ground. Inhale, lift, find a deeper twist. And exhale, coming down to the ground. Good, so we're just gonna switch to the other side. So that heel that's behind you, you're gonna flip that foot in, back to Baddha Konasana, and extend your left leg out. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, reaching as far forward foot as you can. So if your foot's super far away, just take your fingers down, imagine they're sticky, and then pulse, dropping the elbows. This is gonna help bring the chest down rather than your forehead. Taking 4 more breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Remember to try and make those small wins, those small movements, every breath you take. Last 3. 2. And 1. Good, so now we're going to take that straight leg, kick it behind us, so on the outside of our hip. Swing the hands back, finding our twist. Exhale, bring your nose to the mat. Again, inhale, twist up. Exhale, come down. Good, last breath. And slowly spin around, bending your knees. Recline down onto your back. Whew, amazing. So we're going to finish with our feet really close to our bum. I'm just supporting my head because I have a bit of a neck thing, but if you can, reach for your heels or you can grab the ankles. We're going to lift our hips up, squeezing the glute, and lift your toes, slowly lower down. Inhale, lift up. You can even lift the heels here, and drop the heels, lift the toes, slowly lower down. Do that 3 more times. Hips up, heels down, toes up, slowly come down. Hips, heels, toes. Good, last one. Beautiful. So I'm going to give you an option here if you'd like to come into your full wheel, that last expression in our core strength and stretch. Or you can stretch the opposite way, coming into Halasana, right here, toes overhead, option to rest the knees on the forehead, interlace your fingers, take 10 breaths wherever you are. I'm actually going to do half and half. Doing my cloud pose first, cautiously coming out of it, and then ending in Urdhva Dhanurasana, my last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wherever you are, give yourself a little hug. If you were in your cloud pose, Just finish with a little fish. So that's with your hands under your bum. And, oops, excuse me, move around me. So with your hands under your bum, just lifting your heart, letting your head fall back. And I invite you to come into your final Shavasana. Still opening up the space for any intuitive postures you feel your body sort of needs. Otherwise, kind of slowly bringing it down, relaxing our breath. Remembering to take the time to do that inner work as well. So any thoughts that are coming up, tending to them. Acknowledging the ones that are positive and joyful. And acknowledging the ones that are self-limiting, that are sabotaging, and just differentiating the two. This is also a practice. You don't necessarily have to do anything with them once you're aware of it, but just becoming aware is very much a practice on its own. So acknowledging happy, joyful, optimistic, manifestation, our dreams, our gratitude, and then acknowledge anything that puts those into question, that makes you doubt, that brings fear, that brings unsteadiness. Just breathe into them. As you exhale, let them go one by one. One breath at a time. Slowly, whenever you're ready, I'm going to welcome you to stay in this space as long as you need. Otherwise, we're going to close the practice, bringing yourself back into your body with some little micro movements, turning your head side to side, just taking a nice good morning stretch. And bring yourself back up to seated. However you like to close your practice, just bring your hands to prayer. Give thanks, give gratitude for all the beautiful and simple things in your life. Thank you and thank yourself for showing up and practicing with me today. You are the healer and the healed. You are the lover and the loved. You are the peacekeeper and the peaceful. You are it all. Thank you so much. Namaste. I'll see you next time. Again, I shared a playlist in the chat below. It's a super groovy, chill playlist. It's really nice to flow to if you're looking for some yoga flows. If not, I will see you all next time. I'll just keep this open for the next 3 minutes for anyone that wants to sort of see that. Also, if you're looking to deepen your practice, I am hosting another yoga teacher training. It's a 50-hour teacher training on 30 hours online, and then there's 3 in-person workshops. So that's starting in September/October. So if you want any more info on that, yeah, you can send me an email to here called Intro to Advanced. So it's essentially just to give you a really solid foundation on how to have a deeper practice, knowing the postures, alignment. It's all on alignment, and it's all on the Yoga Sutras. So a little bit of spiritual chit chats, and yeah, deeper postures and going much deeper, more complexity, learning how to bind, how to use the breath, and yeah, super cool stuff here. So I hope to see you guys all next week. I'm not sure when we'll be in person again, but I hope it's soon. And yeah, super grateful. Have a blessed day, my friends. And I will see you next time.